Ladies and gentlemen of the Artisan Fest, I'd like to introduce our very first speaker today, Elizabeth Mosaidis. She's the author of the Stepmom Project book, and she's a certified step-family coach. Here's Elizabeth.
Thank you, Jessica. So, as you've heard, the theme of the Artisan Fest this month is passion. And I'm excited to speak this month because my passion is educating and empowering step-families. The odds are high that some of you might be part of a step-family or you might know someone in a step-family because we have a growing number of step-families these days. In 1960, only 13% of married adults were in a second marriage. But by 2013, that number rose to 40%. Furthermore, 1,300 new step-families are formed every day. And as you might imagine, it's not easy being a stepdaughter, a stepdad, or a stepmom. For instance, only 20% of stepchildren reported feeling close to their stepmoms. And I have some other statistics to share with you that show just how hard it is to be part of a stepfamily. The divorce rate for second marriages is about 67%. The greatest predictor of divorce is children from a previous marriage. In fact, divorce rates are 50% higher in remarriages with kids than those without. So as you can see from these statistics, we have a growing number of stepfamilies, and these stepfamilies are struggling, hence the high divorce rate. That probably doesn't surprise you. However, I'm going to share some other statistics with you that you probably never would have guessed. So earlier I mentioned the high divorce rate for remarriages with children from a previous marriage. Well, the good news is that if those marriages make it past the 3-year mark, they are more likely to survive than first marriages. And if they make it past the 5-year mark, they are more likely to survive than any other type of marriage. Researchers think that the extraordinary conflicts that the couple overcomes strengthens their bond and cements them together. So the key is to learn how to resolve conflict and take care of problems as they arise. But the issue is that most couples wait too long to get help. On average, couples wait 6 years before seeking marriage counseling. By that time, it could be too late. The key to a successful stepfamily is seeking tools and resources to help you navigate your role in the stepfamily. Having resources in a support group might very well mean and make the difference between a divorce and a happy marriage. Now, I can tell you from firsthand experience that it's hard being a stepmom, especially the first year. I was too ashamed to tell anybody at first that I was really struggling because I felt like I should be successful. I had married the love of my life and I was successful in other areas, so why wouldn't I be successful as a stepmom? I was determined to approach it as I do everything in life. Head on, dive right in. Well, I found out later that this is one area that you want to take slowly. In general, it takes stepfamilies about 4 to 7 years to blend. And by blend, I really mean just to feel comfortable with each other. So when I was struggling in my first year, I started looking for resources, but I had a hard time finding any. So that's when I decided to take matters into my own hands. I went to New York and studied with one of the premier experts in stepfamilies, Dr. Jeanette Lopez, the founder of Stepfamily Foundation. I learned about the unique dynamics that comprise stepfamilies, and I learned why typical advice for first families doesn't work for stepfamilies. I became a certified stepfamily coach. I wrote a book called The Stepmom Project, which is a 30-day personalized journey for stepmoms. It's designed to be an interactive book with an action-oriented approach to improving your stepfamily life. I use this same action-oriented approach in my coaching. I believe that small, consistent steps over a period of time will lead to greater gains and success. Always remember to strive for progress, not perfection. Above all, I challenge you to invest in your family. As a society, we spend so much time shopping, going to the movies, going out to eat. How much time do you spend working on the relationships within your family? If you know someone in a step family, or if you're part of a step family, I encourage you to stop by my booth and find out about a special workshop for stepmoms in March, coaching packages, and also to purchase books. I'd like to sum up with a quote by Mother Teresa. If you want to bring happiness to the whole world, go home and love your family. Thank you.